Expectations are really different because last year was more of our learning year, but this year we can actually play fast. We can actually run to the ball after plays. We can think on our feet rather than think and then run. So just being mentally tough also is definitely what they're looking forward to.
We talked a little bit last year about just kind of you learning more about how to play defensive end. You only played 1 year in high school. Where do you feel you are kind of in that learning process? Like what kind of steps are you on now compared to senior year in high school, compared to last year? Like where are you on that learning curve?
I'm actually very far up, but nowhere near what I want to be. Senior year of high school, I basically had no idea what I was doing. I was just running to the football, which ultimately worked out. And then last year was more that hardcore learning, like I need to learn everything from the footwork to the block recognition and all that. And now this year, I'm starting to get like really recognize all the blocks, footwork. I still need to work on my footwork. Also, I need to work on my pass rush also, because in college you got to work on technique rather than just strength and speed like I did in high school.
As kind of one of the older guys coming back, like I said, you and Kendall are the two defensive ends right now. How much pressure do you kind of feel just to produce as a group for the sake of the team?
I feel like we have a lot of pressure to produce, considering last year we weren't that great up front, and this year we really got to bring it. Our defensive line, where I felt like were the struggle of the defense last year, we didn't create enough pressure on the quarterback, which ultimately led up to big explosive plays, which is partially our fault for not getting the pressure. So there's a lot of pressure on us, but I feel like we can get it done this year.
I know Slayton kind of emerged as a bit of a leader this offseason. What was his leadership style like, and what's kind of the chemistry of that defensive line group during the off season?
Slayton, he's like all of our big brothers. Like we're just so close with him. Like, he basically knows all the positions. So if you have a question, you ask him. He pushes you to go harder, because one play last week I was kind of slacking. He told me to pick it up, and it's just trusting one another, which is huge. I trust him, he trusts me, and I feel like we all trust each other on the D line, which is not what we did last year. I felt like we were kind of playing independently. We weren't a group yet, and I felt like this year we actually got that bond and we're close together now.
For sure, that's interesting. So is it just like kind of a personal off-field thing? But when you say you're kind of playing individually on the field, like what's kind of an example of that in a play? Just guys not like doing their responsibility rather than maybe trying to make a play?
Exactly, not doing your job, just trying to make a play. You're trying to be a hero. You can't be a hero in this defense. If you try to be a hero in this defense, they're going to get a large gain. That's what we learned last year. So we're just really focusing on trusting the man next to you to do their job, and they're trusting you to do your job also.